And Moses joins us for our first look at sports. And Moses, the Lloydminster Bobcats back on the ice again, facing a familiar foe.
Yeah, and this time, you bet, it's going to be a little bit tough, of course, with some of the deals that were made to kind of help out with that losing skid on cut-down day for the AJHL, shipping their forward to Drayton Valley. Now, that was a part of a deal that brought in an 18-year-old defenseman from LaRange, Alan McPherson. Now, Cats face the Thunder in the first part of a home-and-home tonight, then return to the Civic Center on Saturday. The Orange and Black will try to bounce back after I mentioned losing 5 of their last 6 games. And on top of that, face this man coming up, Eric Terrien, who makes his debut in a Thunder jersey against his old team. Now, meanwhile, the newly acquired Taylor Allen will make his debut with the Cats. Game time is at 7:30. Now, the Baker Hughes Bobcats have a big weekend ahead of them, and just in time as their top scorer received quite the confidence boost this week. Nerman Issa explains.
Tied for second in the North Division, the Baker Hughes Bobcats are preparing to make a run in the standings this weekend. They play 2 games at home, including a huge tilt against their rivals, the Sherwood Park Kings. The Cats have a point up on them.
It's a big test for us to see where we are, and I know the boys will respond. They're starting to respond every game.
It's always a big game going into it, but this one probably means more to us because our last game against them was really tight, and we just want this W. We're going in the right direction right now.
The Cats are hot right now, winning 4 of their last 5 games. On top of that, the team has quite the boost heading into the weekend. Leading goal scorer Kobe Mohr was called up to play with the big boys, the Junior A Bobcats, on Tuesday.
It was unreal. I mean, playing in front of that big of a crowd, probably the biggest I've played in front of, and especially just at home too. It was just a good feeling to play in front of everyone and all my friends.
Fit right in, you know. I thought he played well, and he's a smart hockey player, and I was just happy for him to be able to play an AJHL game here in Lloydminster. I thought it was great, and all the boys were pretty pumped up for him.
Mohr suited up on the 4th line and even played in the final 5 minutes of the 3rd as the Cats tried to tie up the game.
If you were to grade your first appearance with them, what would you give it? 1 to 10, what would you say?
Good 9. I fell a couple times, so dock off a mark there.
And with that big boost, Mohr hopes it'll inspire his teammates as they head into the Christmas break.
We need these 2 to stay on track here for playoffs. I mean, it is pretty early to think about playoffs, but we need these 4 points.
Nerman Issa, Newcap Sports.
Turning our attention to football now, the recognition of awards for the Holy Rosary Raiders just keep on coming. This Monday, the National Football League named head coach Vince Orieux runner-up for the nation's, yes, all of Canada's Youth Coach of the Year. The humble coach and teacher was originally a little lost for words describing what it meant for him.
I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, it really, I put in a lot of hours, and it's nice to get recognized for the hours I put in. I don't do it for recognition, of course, but when somebody does go out of their way to nominate you, and then you get recognized for all the hours and the work you put in, it's kind of nice.
In any given year, the school has to fundraise thousands of dollars for equipment to outfit a football team. Just a set of shoulder pads and a helmet can be up to $500. So the $2,000 in new equipment comes a long way.
Well, you know, it puts us ahead a year in terms of our budget for helmets, so we can use that money, you know, for something else, or you know, our budget money maybe can go to another program and help them out. So.
It's a really good feeling, you know, all the new cool gear that's coming out and stuff, so it's nice.
Are you a little jealous?
Yeah, I'm a little jealous, yeah. No, he really goes
and the tables have turned as there is new praise.
Like, he knows that he puts his work in for us, and we show it back by coming to practice every day, working out, and we really appreciate it. We can't really thank him enough.
You know what? It's funny because I always tell them how proud I am of them, right? And so yesterday a few kids are, you know, congratulations, we're proud of you. And so that's kind of nice.